Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another awesome video on the channel. And in today's video is going to be another slime isekai memories video. And in today's video, I'm going to do something I've never done for a game before on this channel, which is a tier list. And this tier list is obviously going to be for the characters. I'm just going to specify this. I am doing 5 stars and 4 stars. That's all I'm doing because, okay, yes, 3 stars are there. And yes, they're somewhat decent, but nobody cares about the 3 stars. I mean, seriously, come on. And they're only going to be the playable characters. They're not going to be the support cards or whatever. I wanted to rank the actual playable characters. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, but before we do end up getting into it, I got a shout out. He is on the screen right now. Big shout outs to you, my dude. He was the one who wanted me to do this tier list, and also he gave me kind of the suggestion to do it. So I'm not even gonna try to pronounce your name and butcher it. I can't pronounce it. My bad, my dude. Seriously. But big shout outs to you. He is on the screen. If you guys want to go check him out, you can. I just thought I'd give him a shout out because he wanted me to do this. But without further ado, let's just get into it. So I have S, A, and B tier. That's how I have it set up. Not anything fancy, not anything special, just S, A, and B. That's how I'm going to do it. And basically, I'm going to start off with the 4 stars. So I'll do the 4 stars because there's more 4 stars than 5 stars, obviously. And I'll do the 4 stars first. And then I will go until I get to the 5 stars. So let's get into it, starting off with Sir Gabiru. So the first one is Sir Gabiru. Me personally, I haven't got in the unit. I haven't summoned the unit. But from what I've seen, I mean, I don't really think he's that bad. I mean, pretty much all of the 4 stars are pretty much not that great, most of them. So if it was my decision, I could have just threw all of the 4 stars in B tier. But I do think there's some of them that I have played with that really helped out my team a lot when I needed it. So with Sir Gabiru, from what I've seen, he's okay. He's gonna go in B. He's gonna go in B. Next is another 4-star, obviously, which is gonna be Chloe. From the academy or whatever. Shizu's students and then Rimuru students. Again, haven't gotten her, haven't had a chance to test her out, but what I have seen of her, again, isn't anything too special, but she is pretty good to me, so really, she's going in B too. Next is going to be the Org Man himself. I can never say his name right. I'm trying to think. I'll just say it, but I know I'm gonna butcher it. It's Kerbob. Yeah, I butchered the shit out of that. He's on the screen. He's on the tier right now. But yeah, I can't really pronounce his name too well. He's the Org. And this isn't his actual, like, scary, like, org form. This is, like, his, like, human type thing when Rimuru gives him his name. Again, I know I'm saying this for a lot of these. It's just because I haven't had hands-on with a lot of the 4 stars. Only because I've been saving up my magic crystals. So just in case there's another awesome banner that comes out, I can use it on that and make a summoning video for you guys. But again, from what I've seen, because yes, every single unit I talk about and rank in today's video, I've seen off of YouTube, off of social media, off of everything, so I can get the best idea so I can rank these units the best I can. So he is going to be in B also. He is not bad. He's not good either. Next is going to be, obviously, our boy Geld, the Org King. Geld, on the other hand, he is pretty good to me, honestly. I've tried him out. I was very lucky to get Geld. And I mean, like, I don't know what other people think about him, but I think he's good only because, again, since he's Geld, he's the big giant pig, he's the Org King, this and that. He's a big tank. He's a big tank. Or at least to me, he's a big tank. If you level him up properly, give him some good defense gear and stuff like that, and maybe some attack too and stuff like that, he can be a really good dude. Like, he can tank a lot of ultimates and basically end up winning the match for you, because sometimes he can be the only one that will survive because of it. So, yeah, again, I don't know what people think of him, but to me, I think he just really tanks out my team. Next is going to be the guy who turned Geld's brother into the Org King, the Org Disaster. It's Gilmud. I'm pretty sure. He's on the screen. He's that guy who has that overhaul, like, crow mask thing on, type thing. So I don't really have much to say about him. He's decent to me. Again, I don't know about anybody else, but he's decent to me. I will put him in B also. Next is going to be 4-star, obviously, Gobta. So to me, I think Gobta's a god. I know like Gobta is kind of this like a troll character in the series, but I think he's really awesome. But his 4-star overall, it's good, but what the problem is that he doesn't have that good defense. Because when I leveled him up to the same level as the rest of my team, even at that, when I tried to try him out, that's what I tried him out against. I tried him out against Ifrit. I basically went back and played the mission again, and then tried him out. And like for some reason, Ifrit was targeting him, and literally Ifrit just murdered him in 2 attacks. I'm like, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong there, but in my opinion, he's just B. Next is going to be Org Shion, so not like the Shion we know like now. It's before Rimuru gave her name. Again, okay, look, I'm just going to say this for all of the orgs, for all of them. Shion, Sowei, Hakaru, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. And yeah, all of those except Benimaru, I'll get into, are all going in B. I think they're generally good. I don't think there's anything wrong with the units. They can benefit your team a lot. But to be honest, there's better options out there. And what do I mean by that? Is that when you play through the story, you get their other forms. Of course, when Rimuru gives them their name, they look like humans and stuff. In my opinion, those versions of the units are way better than these ones. So, I mean, you might as well just use those instead of these ones. So those are going automatically into B tier. One thing I would say was one thing that if I bumped up Sowei is I like the way he looks. I think his design in his original org form is very awesome. But next, let's get into Trina. So, she's Trini's sister, I think. Yeah. And she's just the other guardian or whatever of the Jura Forest or something like that. I forgot. But she is cool. Again, not the greatest. She's actually pretty good. Something I gotta tell you is her sister Trini, which I'll get into, is way better. So if you pull her, use her. But I'll get into that. Next, again, sorry I didn't say it. She's in B. I'm gonna have so many B tiers, it's not even funny. And it's really just going to make me extremely mad. Because everything's gonna be in B for 4 stars. Okay, so next is going to be it's Fabio. Fabio from the Cats or whatever. I forgot what it's called, but basically he was tricked into turning into this like big powerful monster, but then Milam just Drago busted it and just wiped it out. But overall, Fabio, story-wise, is pretty good. His 4-star unit, though, on the other hand, is probably B. I'm put him in B. Okay, so next is the one I wanted to talk about the most, because I know people are gonna say, "Oh, this unit's ass. This unit's not good. This unit's not the best, blah, 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 blah." I've been using this unit since the start of the game, which was yesterday. My team right now is 5-star Rimuru, Soei, and then I have the 4-star next clan leader, Benimaru, which is his org form before Rimuru gives him his name. I think he's S. Just like most of the 5 stars I'm going to put in S, I think he's S. Yes, I'm bumping him up to S in my opinion because I think he's benefited my team a lot. Again, people might disagree, this and that, but honestly, I do think that he is a very, very good unit, and I've been using him the most out of every single other 4-star. So S tier. Next is going to be a 4-star Milam, actually. And it's just going to be... I've looked at her. I don't think the unit is anything interesting. I don't think she does really anything that great. But this B. Next we have... Oh God, I cannot say his name. That is impossible. I'm just going to put Yuki. I'm just going to say Yuki because I'm not going to say his last name. It's so hard. But basically he's like, he like runs the city or whatever. But in the game, he's kind of boring, honestly. Is he good, though, is the thing. That's why we're doing a tier list. Are they good? He is not. To me, at least. Other people might say otherwise. To me, he's not that great. Next is going to be Raga. So this is the 4-star Raga, not the 5-star Raga. And I'm going to say the same thing. I'm going to say the same thing with the rest of the 4-star units, right? The rest of the 4-star units, I'm going to say this, right? So Raga, 4-star Rimuru, 4-star Shuna, 4-star Shion, Benimaru, and Soei. All of those have a 5-star form that is significantly better than the 4-star versions. What I do like, though, is that they give out the 4-star versions from story mode, which I really like. because you can get your favorite character in the series, but it's just not in the form of a 5-star. So overall, I do think that they are generally good, but they're all going in B because there's better options. So next is going to be the actual org original form of Shuna. Again, like I said with the rest of the orgs besides Benimaru, there is a better version, which is the 4-star when Rimuru gives her name. So yeah, so that is all of the 5 stars. 4 stars. Now we are going to get into the 5 stars. Sorry for keeping you guys waiting for so long. It's going to be, here we go. First one is going to be Rimuru. And Rimuru is automatically S tier. And why do I say this? Because not only have I used him since the start of the game, he's been on my team since the start of the game, and he's really good, he's really broken. His ultimate is really good. The AoE damage is very good. And then on top of that, there's a lot of other tier lists that say that he's just really, really good. So S tier. Next is going to be Milim. And I put Milim and Rimuru right next to each other, only because Milim, because actually there's 2 Milims and 2 Rimurus. So I'm just gonna say Space Rimuru, which is the blue one, and then what is that element? It's the green one. It's the green Milim. I put these right together because nobody really has came down to say who's better between Rimuru and Milim, because both of them are so good. But in my opinion, because I haven't tested out Milim myself because I don't have her, but from a lot of other tier lists and from what I've seen of the character of the unit, I say Rimuru's first and then Milim's second in S tier. Next is going to be Gazelle Dwargo, the King of Dwargon. He's actually very good automatically, only because he's light. The light and dark element in this game is like so unique that so yeah, this kind of broken. I mean, there's been a lot of people right now who don't have very good units, and basically they're stuck at the Org Disaster boss fight, and basically he's dark, right? So everybody who was able to pull Gazelle Dwargo, if you're having a problem with that, just level him up, make sure he's at a decent amount of level, and he just demolishes the Orc Disaster, because light beats dark, and then also the Gazelle is a really, really good unit. So he's also going to go in S tier. Next is going to be Xion. So Xion is okay. Xion is good. I think she's pretty good. I think she's a powerhouse. But this time around, I'm going to put her in A tier. Only because she's just not the best. She's good, but she's not the best. Next is going to be Shizu, our main fire girl. Again, she's also going to go into A. She's really good because she gives a lot of bonuses to the team. Unlike a lot of other units, she gives different stats and bonuses to the whole team, so she's really good for that. But I don't think that's good enough to make her S tier, so she's A. Next is going to be the Holy Princess Shuna. This is going to be the summonable one, not the free one they give you. She is good, again, but not S tier material. S tier is like S tier, like the best. She's also going to go in A. She benefits your team a lot. Again, and then also she's light again, so light and dark are pretty good elements. So she's going to be an A. Next is going to be Soe. So Soe is different for a lot of people because a lot of people are saying that Soe's ass. Every single video I see, every single tier list I've watched, everybody puts Soe at the end of A tier, which I don't know why, because in my opinion, I think he's very, very good. I think he's one of the best units we have in the game right now. And that's just my opinion, because I've been using him since day one when the game first started. Of course, it was yesterday. So everything of the sorts, I really do like him. He's going to go in S tier for me, and I don't care what people say. Next is going to be Trini. Like I said, automatic S tier. There's no other way to say it. There's no other way to talk about it. She's probably the best support, and she can also do damage in the game too, which is very, 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 very good. She's automatic S tier. Hakuro, 5-star, A tier. Pretty good. Not that bad, but I would put him at the front of S tier. Next is going to be Benimaru. Benimaru is also very, very good. He's not bad, but he's better than every other 5-star I was talking about. That was in A tier, so he's gonna go at the front of A tier. He's just really good. Next is gonna be the Golem, the Arch Golem. Pretty good, A tier. I mean, there's really no else to say. It's not the best, not the worst. A tier. Raga, in my personal opinion, from what I've seen of Raga, he's going in S tier. Not only because I do adore Raga, I think he's a really, really awesome character, but also his damage potential is really, really good on certain things. So yeah. So next we're gonna go to the final remaining 2 characters, which is gonna be it's Earth Milim and Water Rimuru. These are both going in A tier. Only because, again, like I said with the 4-stars, they have better options. The Space Rimuru and the Green Milim are way better than these ones. So why would you care to use them if there's a better option out there? But if you want my opinion on it, I would say that they're decently good and they do provide really good stuff for your team. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video is it's not even funny, but I hope you guys enjoyed this tier list. I tried my best on it. It's the first tier list I've ever done for a game for characters on this channel. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you got to the end, thank you guys for watching. But that's it, though. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.